All right, so let's move to the fingerboard. This is always a mystery. I mean, and I don't know. We have this weird instrument that has 6 strings, sometimes 7, nowadays 8. It's kind of tuned weird, right? We have a third in between here. It's all fourths and a third. So we think about practicing. I talked earlier to some of the guys about kind of setting up these blocks of practice, time, sessions, things to work on, and work, instead of taking one topic and working it to death, we take 4 topics and we kind of chisel away at it. It's just one approach. That worked for me more than taking one thing and just going, all right, I'm just going to practice comping. Well, then you're great at comping, but then somebody says, take a solo, and you're like, I don't know what to do. So if you work on everything, you're kind of chiseling away at all the topics. So the fingerboard is one. So I think about it this way. So we have vertical stuff, we have horizontal stuff, and we have diagonal stuff. Right? Does that make sense? All right. So everyone has their 2 cents on this. I don't know where you guys are at as far as what you're kind of going through, so you can please chime in on this one. But I don't see those 3 topics as being different things. Okay? They're all the same thing. We need all of them for improvisation and playing jazz and playing all styles of music. So how are you guys thinking about it? Let me ask you, and then I can kind of maybe chime in on some stuff. How do you guys work on scales? Vertically, horizontally, or diagonally?
I start whenever I start learning a new scale or idea. I learn it first just on one string up and down the neck, and then I start doing box patterns, and then I start messing around with connecting patterns or doing whatever, something like that.
Good. So you're taking the
Vertical approach first, and then
horizontal approach first,
yeah, you're right. Sorry.
and then and then vertical and diagonal after. Okay. Anyone else? So do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. I'm drawing a blank on this guy's name. He's a really famous guitarist. I can only remember him because he accused Coldplay of ripping off one of his licks or something like that.
Joe Satriani.
Yes, Joe.
Oh,
yeah.
Satriani, of course.
Yeah.
No,
I was watching a video with him, and he was talking about how to practice scales, or how he has his students practice scales, where he it works on improvising, which is kind of what I'm trying to work with.
Sure.
Where he just has it. He'll play an open string, and then
yeah, the drone thing.
Yeah,
Then he
exactly.
plays over
He'll
top of
keep
that.
coming back to it, so
Yeah.
it's more like a fluid motion versus just like up and down and up and down and up and down. You know.
Yeah, and I think that's a good approach. So you could do things like have a sustained chord and then play on top of it and see what all the notes sound like.